All right, Josh and Monica were on the 7:15 second date update this morning. Josh was not having what Monica was offering. It's a good way to put it, right?
I mean, I get it. It was a little strange, but I really don't think this is a reason for him to not go out with her again. I mean, big deal.
Would you do it?
It's a little strange.
Exactly.
But
Okay, what?
I don't know. I don't. This is strange, but not a deal breaker.
All right, leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Well, Monica described an interesting date. They went to Clear Sky and Clearwater. He picked her up, so that was very gentlemanlike of him. And then she thinks that he was kind of in a rush to get home. He kind of like, after dinner, they finished up, paid the bill, went home. He goes, okay, great, thanks. And then that was it.
Well, I'm thinking either he had to use the restroom really bad and obviously didn't want to use it at her house, or he was just maybe nervous.
Maybe it was. All right, here we go. We actually have Josh on hold. Kevin's tracked him down. You got him on hold. He kind of knows what's going on. Josh, you there?
Yeah, hi.
Hey, Josh, I know you talked to Kevin. Did he tell you what we want to talk to you about?
Yeah, you want to talk about my date with Monica, right?
Yeah, is that okay if we do?
Sure.
All right, cool. So I'll just tell you what we know. We know you guys met online. You guys went to Clear Sky and Clearwater. I guess you picked her up. You guys had a great dinner. She thought you had a lot in common. And then she felt like you kind of rushed it at the end of the date and kind of ended things pretty quickly. When you dropped her off, you're like, okay, see ya. She's reached out a few times, got some one-word answers from you, and then now no answers from you. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. She says it seemed rushed. It seemed like an eternity to me, man. I'll tell you what. I don't know, man. Right from the jump is like basically as soon as I picked her up in my truck, a few minutes later, that's kind of when I started not being into her, unfortunately.
Uh-oh. What was it?
Wasn't, I pick her up, but then as soon as we start driving, we're just talking about where we're going to go to eat. And then she just casually reaches into her purse and she pulls out like a blow pop. You know, like those lollipops? The big ones?
Little pre-dinner snack or what?
Yeah, I hope it's sour.
I don't know. I'm like, that's a little weird. I didn't say anything, but I'm like, okay, I don't like. Maybe she she wants the gum inside, but she's going to be working on this thing for a while to get the gum inside. You know? So we're like 5 minutes from the restaurant at this point, and so we get out of the truck and we're walking towards the restaurant, and she just throws it away in the garbage can outside of the restaurant.
We're supposed to do that.
And I'm like, okay, I don't know, like breath freshener? I don't know, whatever, right? I let it slide.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
We're waiting for our food. And while we're waiting for our food, right, like we already ordered, so we know food is coming. She reaches into her purse just like casually in the middle of conversation and pulls out a bag of Sour Patch Kids. Like I remember specifically watermelon Sour Patch Kids.
Little appetizer.
And she just, like it's nothing, just casually pulling these things out and eating them. She's like, hey, you want some? And I'm like, no, I don't want candy. I was like, aren't you going to get full? Like, we're at a restaurant. She's like, oh, I have a sweet tooth.
Did you ask her why she was eating so much candy?
She just said, I have a sweet tooth. And I'm like, okay, but that didn't make any sense because for dinner, like for dessert, I was like, well, you have a sweet tooth. Why don't we get some cake or some ice cream or something? And she's like, I'm not really that hungry. And then she pulls out like a Twizzler.
Wow. So she didn't want molten cake.
She is prepared.
But like she's eating candy at a table. Like first of all, she brought outside food to a restaurant. That's what I'm saying. It made no sense, and like it was just I don't know. It felt very. It was immature and it was super mature at the same time. She was like, it was like dating my niece, but also my grandma, just having hard candy all the time.
Hard candy,
Oh, those butterscotch ones wrapped in that yellow.
They're delicious.
Right, but either
Grandma
way,
always had those on her.
Not a woman what I'm interested in. She was either too young or too old. I don't know which one it is, but she couldn't decide either.
Okay, well, I have 100% lost faith in dating because that is crazy. All right, well, let's see what Monica has to say, okay? We'll give her a chance to kind of, because maybe this is an exaggeration. Who knows? Monica, you there?
Yep.
You heard what Josh had to say. Does that sound accurate?
I just don't see where the problem is. It's just candy.
But you do have candy, you did have candy on the way to the restaurant, before the food came out, after the food came out.
I just am not seeing the problem here. I love candy. It's like a comfort food to me.
Okay.
So just having a little piece, a little sneaky snack here and there, like I don't see the problem.
And there's no medical condition that you have that would cause you to have to eat sugar like every couple hours.
Like low blood sugar?
Yeah. I don't want to. Yeah, if that's the case.
No, there isn't, but I just love it. So, like, why not? YOLO, right?
Yo,
Might as well get candy when I want it.
I don't know. I know some people have like a few things in their purse, like a power bar or something, but just to be carrying around all these snacks like it's a candy store. Am I dating Willy Wonka? Like what? It's childish. It was weird. Like the fact that you don't see a problem is a problem.
No, you know what? Someday you're going to feel a little faint and you're going to be like, you know what I need? A piece of candy. And the person standing next to you is not going to have it because she won't be me.
Something to think about.
You're going to die, Josh.
I'm not going to face for lack of candy in 20 minutes when I have food coming to me.
Monica, do you always eat candy like right before, like while you're at a restaurant waiting for food to come out? Because I feel like that's kind of, you're filling yourself up before your food actually comes out.
It's like a palate cleanser. It just perfectly preps you.
A Sour Patch Kid.
Yes.
See, everyone's different.
Hey, she's got a system. We got to give her that.
But I mean, it's the fact that she eats candy. That's really why you're not going to go back out with her again, Josh?
I mean, she did offer you some.
But she didn't. Right? I don't care that she didn't offer me. I'm not trying to date a vending machine, right? The fact that she is, I'm just saying, what more does this say about her that she doesn't see a problem, and she's apparently coming up with scenarios in her head where she's going to faint for not having candy every 20 minutes of her life. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, is this going to be a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a no from me, dog. I'm sorry.
What's up, dog? Dog pound, baby. Well, listen, Monica, you heard what Josh had to say. Hey, you do you. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
That's
if it's a
right.
comfort thing for you that eases you, that's great. All right? It's just not going to be for Josh. So I'm sorry we couldn't make a second date happen. And you have a great day, Monica.
You know what? It's all good. I've got my Sour Patch Kids right here. I'm fine.
You're set to
Oh,
go.
my God.
All right,
Oh, my
Josh.
God. Go on a date with the Sour Patch Kids. It's ridiculous.
All right, Josh, thanks for coming on. Have a great day.
Oh, this is great.
No worries, guys.
See ya. Bye.